What's up, everybody? I am Mia's big ass size 13 foot, better known as Goonicorn. And welcome back to my channel. Now, y'all, I have so much to say, and I feel like so little time because these girls are doing a lot. They have been out there for 2 days and done fucked Miami all the way up. But before we get into it, let's make sure we take care of some business. That means hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, and if you feel at all necessary, go ahead and leave a comment. Now, the episode starts off with the aftermath of last week's episode where Mia chucks a drink at Wendy, and it starts off with Wendy storming off like, I'm not about to deal with y'all hoes in this Mia empathizing shit, not dealing with it. She storms off, and Ashley, of all people, who in this episode, her sense shined. It shined. A lot shinier than her forehead, which is saying a lot. So she says that Mia was completely out of line. And then Gizelle goes, well, they were both out of line. I really am trying to understand how it is becoming an equal fight, right? This woman, Mia, gets up out of her seat, goes to the mess known as Patricia Thomas, comes back, sits down, and serves the mess to the table, directs it at Wendy. Wendy respectfully responds like, girl, me and my husband don't get down like that. Like, that's how you and your husband get down. This lady took that as a dig and chucks a drink at her. Those things are just not equal. Mia started this thing and she escalated it. And then Wendy starts talking about her husband, and maybe that got all lost in the drama because these girls were just looking for a reason to blame Wendy, but whatever. So, Ashley, now I'm gonna let y'all know that I have like loose notes, okay? So everything is not going to be in order, and I'm just kind of going off the top of my head with what I remember, okay? So Ashley goes over to Wendy, and she tries to comfort her because Wendy is sitting there by herself. If we have ever denied colorism being a part, the eighth member on this cast, it is glaringly obvious tonight that there is a difference in the way that the girls treat the dark-skinned girls and the light-skinned girls, okay? But y'all don't like to hear the colorism thing, child, but you're gonna hear it anyway, okay? So Ashley comforts Wendy, and Wendy tells her, like, that bitch is lucky that I wore my curly wig, because if I wore my straight wig, bitch, I'd have been real mad. I've been real mad. And the girls are over there comforting Mia. The light-skinned girls are over there comforting Mia. Karen comes over and tries to console her as well. And, tell her, maybe you should just give it a day before you leave. And Mia's like, you didn't have my back there. And Karen is like, well, hold on, because y'all were both wrong. So I couldn't really choose a side here. And she was like, no. But she was saying lies. The lies, baby, I know that you have watched this now, okay? But the lies came after you chucked a drink at this lady. Whatever she decides to do, like, you are very lucky. You got off real easy, because any other one of them girls at that table would have beat your ass, especially Robyn, because she ain't got shit to lose. She just got a pot to piss in. But so she might have taken a step back. Maybe, you know what? Maybe Robyn might have thought about it, but still would have risked losing all of that shit to beat your ass. Okay? So, I don't know. Okay? So we're gonna move on from that. Where am I at? So now we get back to the house, and Gizelle is grinning from ear to ear, smiling like a Cheshire cat, looking all types of evil. Like, I just cannot get over how evil these girls are. Like, This lady was just attacked, and you are sitting over here smiling and laughing like it's okay. Whatever. So we get into the they go into the little den or whatever, and all the girls are talking. Mia comes in and they are asking, "How are you feeling? Are you feeling better?" And she's like, "For now." And she is soaking in all of this attention she's getting, because this is the kind of shit that Mia loves. She loves attention from sympathy. I don't know, that might be her love language, sympathy. She likes for people to dote on her and to make her feel like that's how she feels important, when people feel sorry for her. Like, you got to catch that shit back. I said that last season and I'm saying it now, and I said it at the beginning of this season when she put out that story about her having a cancer scare. Don't put out a cancer scare story. Put out a cancer story, because the cancer scare story scares people as well, and then it gets them all concerned for no reason. Stop that, girl. Stop that. Something's wrong with her. So she really need to be in therapy for real. But in all of this attention is like emboldening her to feel like the victim, and it is setting a precedent of how she is going forward. Like, they're giving her all of this ammo to make her feel like whatever she does now, she's justified, which colors the way that she moves in the rest of the episode. So Ashley, the only one having some sense, goes up to check on Wendy. And she knocks on the door. Wendy says, "Hey girl, I'm getting dressed. I'm about to leave. Give me a minute." So Ashley helps her take her bags down to the car. Wendy leaves. And as she's exiting, Gizelle's sitting there smiling like, "Oh, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day." You know what would be a better day? If you find another stylist and another wig stylist to do your goddamn wigs. You thick wig wearing alpha. I don't like her. Like, she just mean. She just messy. And I don't like her. What else is going on over here? Let me see. Yeah, you know what? But in all fairness though, for real, not in all fairness, in just really watching this scene, it actually really kind of upset me, because just Wendy being isolated, and as Candiace mentioned later, like, she felt ostracized by the rest of the group after being attacked. Like, you would have thought that this lady caused the attack on herself. I cannot wait to the reunion, because I feel like I want to know if they're going to throw in some extra scenes or something that would give the viewers any reason, that would give Gizelle and Robyn like some redeeming qualities or something, because the way that they have been acting in this scene is just abysmal. Okay, so let's move on. Where are we going after this? So okay, now we move forward to the next day. Candiace arrives. Robyn fills her in on all of the drama, and Candiace is not pleased. She is not pleased at all. She is like, "Girl, I was in the air for 6 hours, and you heifers done turned the whole world upside down. What a guan? Okay, what's a guan?" So Candiace and Robyn have a conversation about the event or whatever, and Candiace's feelings. She's like, "Girl, no, that's not right. Like, you can't just do whatever it is that you want to do because you're upset that somebody hurled some words at you," which I don't necessarily agree with. I think that certain words warrant physical action, okay? Because you cannot go around town saying whatever it is that you want to people and expect nothing to happen to you. You will be touched, okay? And that's just the real world, and that's the way that life works. You do not get to go around saying whatever it is that you want. Now, this is not an example of that, because Wendy did not say anything to me that would warrant her response. But, whatever. So the girl's looking for a moment. So we go outside to the pool, and we're having isolated conversations. Ashley, Karen, and Candiace are having a conversation. And then the other pack of light-skinned hyenas are over here talking. So Candiace is like, I don't like that Wendy is being ostracized in this moment. She was attacked. She had water thrown on her, and she was like, it's very triggering. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like to all of the people who kept saying that Candiace was overdoing it with the tears on season 5. She was overdoing it with the sticky notes. She was overdoing it with the therapy. She was overdoing it with how she felt. Like you can clearly see that event in season 5 still triggers Candiace to this day. And I think that, people really gotta start taking into account how other people deal with things. Like, that girl is still very hurt from what happened to her in season 5. So she's lamenting and carrying on or whatever, and then so Ashley calls Wendy and they say that they want her to come to the beach day. So Karen ends up convincing Wendy to accept the invitation, and then Karen goes, okay, we are going to hope that was not gunshots. We going to say that is somebody with a staple gun outside. Anyway, so Karen goes in the house and she talks to Mia about the whole situation. Like, hey, I'm inviting Wendy to my party and I want to know if that's okay with you. Mia is like, no, that's not really okay with me, but it's your birthday, so whatever. And then she goes on to say, like, I think anybody who sides with the person who talks shit about my husband is also on their side, or some shit like that. And Karen was like, girl, you speaking in circles. You talking to me? Bigfoot, you talking to me? Huh? Lips, you talking to me? Huh? Skin, you talking to me? Okay, yeah, like let's keep it cute. If you talking to me, direct it towards me. And she was like, well, no, I'm saying in general, but yeah, you are taking her side. And Karen is like, no, girl, y'all were both wrong. I don't agree with everything she said, and I don't agree with you throwing a drink in her face. You gonna have to let the mouse go, okay? So, what happens next? Oh, side note, Jacqueline, she said something in the pool that like kind of rubbed me the wrong way, talking about I'm not gonna let them bring her back. Who the fuck are you to let anybody do anything? Let's be clear, Jacqueline, okay? You did not bring a toothbrush. You did not bring panties. You did not bring, panties are optional. You did not bring tampons. You did not bring a razor blade. You did not bring any of your necessities. And you think that you have the power. You don't even have a room. You think that you don't even have a shower. And you think that you don't even have toilet paper. And you think that you have the power to make anybody stay or go? Like, girl, you're lucky to be here. Okay, you're lucky to be here, Mia's friend. So you pipe down. Like, I think I want to like Jacqueline. Actually, she actually said something prior to when they were in the den before Wendy left, where she kind of made an interesting comparison between the two, where she was like, Wendy is a professor. Nobody tells her no. Me as a boss, nobody tells them no. When you get two people who nobody tells them no, it's not going to be good. I thought that was an interesting comparison. However, what you are failing to understand is that Mia is pretending to be a boss. She's walking through life with a chip on her shoulder, with an imaginary chip on her shoulder. We gotta start stating facts here. But anyway, moving on. So, Karen's body in that bathing suit, in that little cover up. Eat, grandmother. Eat, grandmother. Okay. So, now we get to the scene where they are split up in their cars, and Karen, Ashley, and Candiace, they are going to go visit Wendy, and the rest of the girls are going to the beach. Mia says, where are they going? Because Mia clearly didn't know for whatever reason. So she said, where are they going? So she gets out of her car, stomp her big ass feet over there. Hey, I just want to let y'all know that y'all gonna have to find somewhere else to stay when y'all get back here, okay? Now, I feel two ways about this, right? One, it is very rude, nasty, and cunty to walk your Bigfoot ass over there and tell them girls they gotta find somewhere else to stay. Honey, I don't know, but that is my, like, yeah. Because, now mind you, she didn't rent this house, production did. So her thinking that she actually has any say over where these girls sleep is quite laughable to me. And not only are you telling your castmates that they can't sleep in a cast house, you are talking about the Princess of Potomac, Candiace, and I want to find something nice to say about Ashley in this moment because I liked her in this moment. The princess's foe in the same, like, you think that you are going to kick out the Princess of Potomac and the princess's foe? All it, like, no, girl, you do not create that much controversy on this show to where they would accommodate you in that way. Like, please, you are not Kenya Moore. Calm it down, mama. Pipe down. So, they close the door. Ashley was like, girl, you are being queen petty right now. Girl, fuck you. Da, 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 da. She better than me. I'd have headbutt that bitch with the door. Like, girl, get the fuck out of here, girl. I'm sleeping in this house and I want, what? Let me tell you something, okay? I won't stay here at your request, right? I won't stay in this house. But I would like for you, while I'm in my room, to come and pack my bag. First of all, I would like for you to come in my room. Secondly, I would like for you to pack my bags. Thirdly, I would like for you to pick me up and take me out of this house in order to get me out of here. All of those things would have to happen. And all of those things would have to happen while me beating the motherfucking dog shit out of your ass before you get me out of this house. Please, escort me out. Escort me. Didn't think you would. Didn't think you would, Ogrefoot. Anyway. So Ashley, so they get to their respective places or whatever, and Cashly. See, that would have been a nice little name for Ashley and Candiace had they could have remained in a cordial space for more than an episode. Like, just good God, Ashley, you just can't not be messy for 2 seconds. You're irritating. So anyway, Ashley, Karen, and Candiace, they are all at the little place or whatever. And Ashley tells them that she's going to send a text about how she's petty and she's going to stay in the house regardless. So then it flashes over to the scene with them at the beach. And Gizelle is like, well, girl, I kind of agree with her. You know, kicking them out of the house is harsh. Now, I do believe had this just been Wendy, she wouldn't have given a fuck. But because it's Ashley, she understands, you know? And Ashley is just like, you know, when you fuck with my man, you're just dead to me. I just cut people off without a cause. And I think that was a pretty good Mia impression. No shade, that was a pretty good Mia impression. So Mia was like, yeah, I just can't fuck with them bitches no more. And then Jacqueline is like, yeah, Mia can be petty or something like that. And what did she say to make her say, if my friend ain't winning, you know, I'm not winning. If I'm winning, my friend is winning. Da, 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 da. Like, she just be wanting to sound like some boss so bad. But if you winning and your friend's supposed to be winning too, why don't your friend have a toothbrush? Why she ain't got shaving cream? Why she ain't got tampons? Why is she bleeding all over the place? Like, it's like, Mia, shut up. Anyway, so we're moving on from that. And then then Wendy finally comes in and joins them for lunch. They order their drinks, and then Wendy tells us about how Mia has an issue with Peter for real because Peter's girlfriend had an issue with Mia. Mia got an issue. She did some snake shit to the girlfriend. I don't care. This whole scene about Peter, I don't care. Like, we could honestly let that go. Like, the whole Peter drama, like, if we don't ever say his name again on Real Housewives of Potomac, I will be okay. Okay? Like, let's stop talking about Peter. Like, it's been enough Peter talk for 3 or 4 episodes. Like, let's stop. So, did anything else important happen in this scene? I don't remember. So, Candiace tells them that she about to go to the studio and go meet the baddest bitch. And Wendy's like, can I come? And I'm like, yes, I love this for Wendy. Because instead of partying with these old raggedy ass hoes, you get to go over there and go party with the baddest bitch, the Diamond Princess. Yes. So they split up. Candiace and Wendy, they go to the studio, and the other girls, they go where they go. So we get to the studio, and we hear my girl singing, I think you're insecure. One thing about me, I ate those notes, and you girls will never be able to take my vocals, okay? You girls will never be able to take my Grammy Award nomination, not having ass. Y'all will never be able to take those vocals, okay? Thank you. So we get to the studio, and Wendy, of course, she's excited. What the fuck did she say? Pull up into Sri Lanka. When she was over these shows, she was like, yes, pull up into Sri Lanka. How you pull up into Sri Lanka, girl? Am I a Trina fan? What? Ass bigger than a dick. I don't know. I forgot. Ass so big like the sun. Hope you got a mouth for a dick. I want to run. Slap it in my face. Shove it down. Okay, so this is a family-friendly show, and I should not be talking like this. I'm so sorry to the children in the room. Please take them outside, child, because I was about to have a tangent. Anyway. So, ride on a nigga, slap on a nigga, dodge a nigga, 'cause I'm a nasty bitch. I leave a nigga dead broke. I really love this scene with Trina because she gives Candiace a lot of encouraging words for a new artist. She tells them that, you know, just keep doing your thing or whatever. And I just think it's a really good moment. Also for Wendy, it shows how supportive Wendy is of Candiace's music, which, you know, to be a music artist as a housewife, sometimes it's a little taboo because all the girls want to make a song. The Kim Zolciaks, all them girls, they want to make songs and they all are usually trash. But Candiace is actually trying to make quality music and reaching out to quality artists to why do I always forget what this word means? It means to like make something legit. If y'all get to this point in the video and y'all know what word I'm trying to think of that I always forget, drop it in the comments. So it means like to make something legit, to legitimize her career. Now you could say that, but that's not the word that I'm looking for. Anyway, so that happens. They slither on out the studio. They have a cute little like, this is crazy moment. Like, I love it. So that happens. Then we get back to the house. Now, I'm not sure if... I'm not sure if I'm missing anything, but if I am, the episode wasn't really that great. Like, it was like a lot of cute, I think, moments to like build up into something. But, mind you, they've only been in Miami 2 damn days. Goddamn. So we get back to the house. I'm assuming it's the next day, and Karen and Mia have a chat. Jacqueline is like, you know, Mia's feeling really hurt right now, and Mia goes on to explain why she's hurt by Karen. She's disappointed because she feels like Karen didn't have her back. She keeps repeating this, you didn't have my back, and Karen keeps repeating, I'm not gonna choose a side here because y'all were both wrong. Even though I still feel like Karen is wrong for that. It's not that they are both wrong. They're not both wrong. Mia's wrong and Wendy reacted. Okay, like, let's calm down. So Jacqueline said, okay, you know what, let's just not do this. And then Mia looks at her with her sunburnt ass, peeling face. That thing looked she looks scary a little bit. Let me not talk about her skin because, you know, that's a real thing. Anyway, I don't give a fuck about Mia nor her skin. If it is triggering you when people talk about their skin, let this be a cautionary tale to not be a miserable heifer that's always making people miserable because you were miserable. Okay? Just this is a cautionary tale. So, I mean, their argument really led to nothing. I think it did kind of put the nail in the coffin a little bit for their friendship. Mia is like, girl, you didn't ride for me, ride or die, and I don't fuck with that. And Karen is like, well, girl, that's who I am, and I'm not changing for you. So there's some childish shit, and I got to go. Then Karen storms off with her good blonde wig, and they close the episode, and then we get a preview for next week. And the preview for next week looks really good because Candiace, now we knew that this was going to happen. I don't know why you even thought to tell Ashley anything about Karen, because you knew that she was going to bring it back up. But what I am very interested in is finding out, what is this recording that Robyn is now playing of Candiace? Like, Robyn is really digging her hands deep down in the mess, and that's kind of crazy. Now, if it is a recording between Candiace and Robyn, or Candiace and anybody, that is wrong. But if it is what I think it is, which is a lie from Candiace, then I mean, it's alive. It's public information. It is viewable to the public. So you said it, so you better stand in it. That's all I got to say about it. All right, y'all. Like, sorry if my energy was a little low for this episode, but it was okay. I don't know. And I usually like to do this at night. I didn't do it last night. I ended up having to do some homework. So I'm doing it now. Okay, so my energy may not have been all the way there, but I will be back in rare form next week, because next week's episode looks like it's going to be a little bit better than this one. So without further ado, toodles.